Wow, what a game that was. Man, you forget how a good team's supposed to play if you watch Man United every week. But I digress. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. That helps loads, and let's get it. No, so this game was this was a good game. This was a good game. I actually thought Barcelona would win. I'm very surprised by the result. I guess not very surprised, but I am surprised because you had Dembele was out, Kvaratskhelia was out. Who else was out? Desire Doué was out. So you had three key starting players out, and PSG still managed to win, which is honestly super surprising for me. I thought Barcelona had this in the bag, and they did. It looked like they did initially. Honestly, they were on the front foot. I thought they had more possession. I didn't see the stats. I actually thought they had more possession, especially initially. Turns out they didn't overall. Wow. I think towards the end of the game, PSG really started to come through, and actually started controlling the game a bit more. But overall, though, it was a really good game. There were matchups all over the place. Lamine versus Nuno Mendes. Barcola I thought was pretty good. He missed a few key chances. Vitinha was good in the second half more so. In the first half, he gave away the goal. He gave away possession for the goal for Barcelona in the first half, so it wasn't his best position. Hakimi as well was really good. Jeez, man, I really gotta go back to my my Ballon d'Or rankings video. If you didn't see that, go ahead and check it out. I'll stitch it up. I said certain things about Nuno Mendes and Hakimi that I might need to take back. I'm eating my words. They made me eat my words. They were good. I was impressed. Nuno Mendes needs to be higher up on the Ballon d'Or rankings, in my opinion. Without him, this team isn't winning this game. He stepped up in a team that was missing Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Desire Doué. It's insane, and it was very interesting how the game worked. I thought Luis Enrique deserves a lot of credit because you can feel that Mendes was really the main attacking force in PSG, considering that he's a left back. But he was the main attacking force. He had a yellow card with his battle with Lamau, and we knew that if he stays in there, there's a good chance he's going to get another yellow and get sent off. We didn't want that. So what he did was he brought in Lucas Hernandez and put Mendes higher up the pitch, and that was perfect. And I didn't even think about that. Something so simple. I'm not a coach, so don't blame me. Something so simple. I was more thinking, okay, maybe we should get rid of Nuno Mendes instead. But he ended up leaving him in, and honestly, it worked out. PSG controlled. Oh, that's not good. PSG controlled the game, especially in the second half, and it was great. I think the tactical battle here was genius by Luis Enrique. He's a genius coach. Pedri was giving PSG a huge problem in the midfield in the first half. In the second half, Luis Enrique just put a bunch of people around him and honestly shut him out. Pedri is still good. I mean, he's still good. He barely lost possession. I mean, he still cycled possession around. He couldn't do what he usually does. Just because of those extra players around him that were super aggressive, pressing him hard, not giving him any time. So that was good on Luis Enrique. Rashford, I thought was pretty good too. Man, I haven't seen Rashford play like that in a United shirt in so long. Man, it hurts my soul. It really does hurt my soul to see someone like Rashford. Exceptional player, don't get me wrong, exceptional player. But you can just see he's putting in the work for Barcelona. He wants to play there, he wants to be there, he's happier. And honestly, I'm happy for him, but man, at United, he didn't do any of that. He didn't chase the ball, he didn't win back possession, he didn't do anything. He lost the ball, he barely made runs. To be fair, if you do make runs, right? You're not even gonna get the ball anyway. So why continue making runs? I get it. United is a shit show. Anyway, this isn't about United. But honestly, genuinely, it was a great watch. Hopefully, you had a chance to watch it. If you didn't, hopefully, watch the highlights. It was a great game. Just top class players all over the pitch. Man, it's just nice seeing a proper two competent teams going at it. It was insane. And I think the fact that PSG ended up winning, I think that shows the levels that that they are compared to Barcelona. I generally think last season's Champions League, I actually thought that I wanted Barcelona and PSG final. I thought that'd be the best matchup. Looking back now, I mean, they would have. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because this wasn't Barcelona's best game. But I think looking back, like they would have probably destroyed Barcelona. Barcelona's PSG are right now the best, especially with I'd want to say Liverpool, but they've kind of fallen off recently. So and they lost actually. They lost on Tuesday, so thank God. But yeah, no, exceptional game. Let me see the stats. Let me see the stats because I never ended up seeing the stats. So PSG had most of the possession, 53 to 47. If you can't do math, expected goals, PSG had more. Total shots, PSG has 16 to Barcelona's 12. Shots on target, 7-3 to PSG. Big chances, 5-3 to PSG. Big chances missed, 2-3. So Barcelona missed less big chances. Wow, pass accuracy higher for PSG. Fouls committed, corners, 9 corners. PSG had 9 corners to Barcelona 4 corners. That's insane. No, they played well. They played well. I was very impressed by that, and I think it's just levels. I mean, it's just absolute levels. It was a beautiful spectacle of a game. Watching Lamine do what he did on the wing. I mean, Lamine was amazing. Like I didn't think his output wasn't there, but I don't think that should discredit his performance. I don't know what he was rated, and I think he also ended up getting subbed off to. I don't know what he was rated. He was rated 7.2. That checks out. He played absolutely amazing. The battle with him against Nuno Mendes was great to watch. I thought it was like a proper 50-50. I can't say, obviously I'd say Nuno Mendes probably won just because they ended up winning the game. But Lamine got past him a couple times. Nuno Mendes got the ball a couple times, so it was a proper battle seeing this 18-year-old go. And honestly, man, Dembele won the Ballon d'Or. Is he actually better than Lamine though? I thought he deserved the Ballon d'Or, don't get me wrong. But output matters when judging who wins the Ballon d'Or. And is he actually better than Lamine if you discard, let's say, I mean, you can't necessarily discard the output, but if you just watch them play, just based on the eye test, you know what I'm saying? You're watching Messi, you're watching Ronaldo, based on the eye test, kind of who's better, in my opinion. But that's a conversation for another time. If you watch Lamine versus Dembele, I think it's clear Lamine's better. And like the fact he's just 18, he has the world on his feet. Like he's gonna soar to a whole different level, a whole different stratosphere, unless someone else comes and competes with him up there, honestly. Rashford, again, played extremely well. Ferran Torres, he's the one that got the goal. He played well, too. De Jong was just doing I don't know why he got just a 6. I thought he played extremely well that game. He just did the business. He just put his head down, just did business. He didn't, no nonsense. Just went about his job, did it seamlessly, quietly, did not make a fuss. I thought he played exceptionally well. So a 6 to me doesn't justify it. But they ended up losing, so sucks to suck. Vitinha again, he played better in the second half. I mean, it was just a great watch, honestly. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are of the game below. I think I want to hear your opinion. What do you think of the game? Do you think PSG deserved to win? Because I think if you say otherwise, and I definitely want to hear your opinion because I don't know what game you're watching. But let me know what your thoughts are below. That's all I got for you. Peace.